She felt passionate about providing a space for senior citizens to escape the loneliness gone from strength to strength and now hosts up to 120 and a small army of volunteers, including a special Christmas feast each December funded by indie readers. Run by a board of experienced trustees, who include Jill, the Well-Beloved Club now has plans to expand its services into local villages. Now, before we play a video about the Well-Beloved Club, could I ask Joe to come to the stage? And can I ask Joe's father, Jerry, to come to the stage? And can I ask Joe's sister, who's driven here all the way from Leicester tonight, Rachel, to come to the stage? And now, Nick, could I ask you to announce the community champion?
This fantastic award goes to Jill Gill.
We're just gonna. There's a video to watch, so.
Anne and I have both nominated you for this award, not only because it's so justifiably yours, it's got your name all over it, for all you do for the community, not just for the Well-Beloved Club, but everything you do in the wider community, and I love you dearly. You're so deserving for this.
To say what Claire said, when I saw this award, I thought, gosh, it's got your name written all over it, and if anybody deserves it, it was you. I think you're very gracious in what you do. You don't seek praise or thanks. You just happily and quietly get on with it, looking to do even more in the community out in the villages, and he's so well deserved.
As I say, I'm proud to have known Jill and Sarah and give her a kiss every month. Because a whole being has been towards this Well-Beloved Club and the attention to older people.
I've known Jill for many, many years. She was cook at the Haley Centre when I was a volunteer, and she's always been very, very helpful and very, very good and free with her food, making us nice cakes to take home. And she was such a lovely person. She did us some lovely meals, and we had a very happy centre, which unfortunately we're not at anymore now because we're too old. Congratulations, Jill, on your award. It's well deserved. You're a hard worker and you deserve every bit of it.
Oh, well, Jill Gill, what can I say? So we met because we had to, obviously, your daughter, my son, and I've never looked back. You're such a great friend. You just know everything, do everything for everybody. You're absolutely marvellous. I haven't come across anything yet that you can't do. Love you to bits, and well, what else can I say? You're fabulous.
Hi, Jill. You're such a warm and generous person. I haven't been doing this all that long, but during that time, you've made me so welcome. You know everybody inside out. The things that you do for these old people is absolutely amazing. I can't say enough good things about you, both you and your daughter.
Hi Mum, who'd have thought this time 6 years ago when I came to you and asked how about let's make a lunch club, let's serve a few meals and see how we go. Who'd have thought that 6 or 7 years later we'd be hosting over 100 people for lunch, for a Christmas dinner that they won't forget. Honestly, everyone sort of says this is my baby, but yes, I had the idea, but this club would be nothing without you. I'm so pleased that you're getting recognised in this way. As you'd have heard, you know, everyone just speaks so fondly of you, and I couldn't think of a person more deserving of this award. Thank you for all of the support that you've given me to make this club what it is. I know Doris would be very, very happy to know that her cooking lessons for you have led to this. So congratulations on your award, Mum. You thoroughly deserve it. Love you.
Champion Jill Gill. As you can imagine, that was a complete surprise for Jill because we invited her here tonight just as a representative of the Well Beloved Club. And in fact, her daughter Jo was highly commended in her very first Indies in 2018. There are no more surprises tonight. Well, not planned anyway. Category number two is the Bid Extra Mile Award. This award is sponsored by Bishop Stortford Business Improvement District, BID for short. It recognises customer service beyond the norm by a person, team or organisation in the BID's area, which contains more than 300 businesses. The bid aims to raise the profile of the town centre as a great retail, tourist and business destination and to improve the experience of the town centre for those who visit, live and work in the town. Here to announce the winner and to present the award are the bid's joint managers, Karen Burton and Madeline Lees. So there are 10 nominees in this category. Cafe Time of South Street, Victoria Careless of the Friends Dress Agency in North Street, Lindsay Trundle and all the girls in Click Click, Oliver Coleman, the owner of South Street Pantry, the always smiling team of Maggie, Jackie, Tracy and the rest at Dorrington's, Charlotte Bland and Sheila Ketteridge at Elite School of Beauty in Palmer's Lane, Demetrios and Vaida at Nostimo, our winners in 2019, Nicole Peskett at Stock Florist, Steph and her team at Stephanie Louise Aesthetics in North Street, and finally Unique Hairdressing and Male Barbering in Bridge Street, our 2022 winners. Karen and Mads, can I ask you to reveal the winner, please?
The winner is Nicole Peskett.
So, Nicole, sorry, before I invite you to the stage, Nicole, here's a word in the form of a video from your very happy boss.
Nicole, I am incredibly impressed that you have won this award. You are the most humble, amazing employee that I have, and I just delighted that you have the opportunity to be recognised for all of the hard work and dedication that you've given to me and all of the team at Stock Forest. You've been with me from the very beginning of Bishop Stortford, interviewing in Florence Walk, in lockdown, in that crazy time. You have not only grown as an individual, but you have grown the business into the wonderful products that we are today. The installations that you do all over Bishop Stortford, from the shops, restaurants, bars, are absolutely incredible, and you totally deserve this recognition. Well done.
Sorry we didn't get those flowers from stock. And we just realised we should have done. We need to get an events team. No brickbats, just bouquets. Well done, Nicole. And thank you very much indeed, Sam and Nicole. I would have to say that we had more nominations for you than anyone else. Everyone else got one, you got two. Raiden, category number 3 is the Child of Courage. Raiden Solicitors is this is sponsored by Raiden Solicitors, forgive me. Raiden is one of the largest specialist family law firms in England and Wales, with 9 offices, including London and Birmingham. They advise on all areas, including divorce, financial arrangements, and children matters. They opened their Bishop Stortford office in 2020 and have built valuable relationships with professional connections since then. Supporting the Indies for the last 4 years has been very important to them as a team. Presenting the Child of Courage Award tonight on behalf of Raiden is Associate Emily Chan. So will you please give her a warm welcome. Now, in a number of our categories this evening, we have no nominees, just a winner. And this is one of those. So can I ask Emily to reveal the winner of the 2024 Child of Courage?
The winner is Eloise Fitzgerald.
Ladies and gentlemen, 11-year-old Eloise lives at home in Hatfield Heath with mum Annalise, dad Ian, and their dog Spud. For most of her life, Eloise has lived with a chronic disease that causes joint inflammation in children. Here's a video of the Fitzgeralds.
I'm Ian Fitzgerald.
I'm Eloise.
I'm Annalise Fitzgerald. And I nominated Eloise for the Child of Courage Award because, Eloise is now 11, nearly 12. And when she was just over 2, she came home from nurse. Well, actually, she woke up one day and her knee was seemed like 5 times the size that it was supposed to be. We obviously went to the doctors because that's what you do when you've got a child who's not well. And long story, very short, it took 6 months of going backwards and forwards, and eventually us going to Great Ormond Street by ourselves to find out that she has something called JIA. JIA is juvenile idiopathic arthritis, which is a chronic condition that not that many children have, and it can affect any joint. It can affect your eyes as well, and it's not very pleasant. So for, well, pretty much all of Eloise's life, she has had arthritis in her left leg, so in her knee and in her foot, in various joints in her foot. She's had it once in her eyes as well, which wasn't very nice.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
But pretty much all your life.
Yeah.
And so it's been, I mean, hundreds of blood tests, hundreds of hospital visits, different doctors, MRIs, X-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans. I think the best one was the lumbar puncture. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. No, don't recommend it. Obviously, you know, all the treatments, all the hospital visits, the missed school opportunities, the treatment. So you go on holiday, you take the treatment with you. Missed visits to friends and things like that. They're hard, but it's the fact that there's no end. You just have to wait and hope that something might get better, and maybe it will, maybe it won't, maybe it'll get worse. When it first started, the only reason I started thinking maybe there was something wrong is she wanted to be carried, so she'd put her arms up and wait for me to carry her. But at no point did she cry. She'd still play with her friends. And when you think of an adult who would go through that, they wouldn't. They just wouldn't. And I don't know anyone who has more resilience, who has more courage than my daughter. It can be a visible condition, as in, you know, you may have children who have writing aids or who have walking aids, and she has had walking aids. There have been times when we've been on holiday and she's had to use a wheelchair, but it's also very often an invisible condition. And the number of times she's had to grit her teeth or smile when people have made comments because they didn't know, the comments that hurt. And that's the courage that you have to keep inside that just doesn't, that people don't necessarily see or understand. And I think
when the world doesn't understand it, when the school doesn't understand it, that she keeps going.
And to actually receive something positive, well, I think it would just make you pretty happy.
You don't give up, and you keep fighting it, because there could be one day where it just stops and you could feel better, and so you can keep hope to make it make you feel better, and hopefully it will happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to show your appreciation and admiration for our 2024 Card of Courage winner, Eloise Fitzgerald. That's lovely. Well done, Eloise. Did you want to say a few words? Did you? Go on then, there's the mic.
I would just like to say thank you to my parents, because they were helping me through the whole thing, and I feel like they were the people who worked the hardest.
Thank you very much indeed. Lovely. Have you had pastries yet, Louise. Category number 4 is sports personality, and this is sponsored by Mantle Space. Mantle Space is a property investor and flexible serviced office operator with 8 centres, 4 in Cambridge and others at Stansted, Chelmsford, Stevenage and Abingdon in Oxfordshire. They seek to foster creativity, collaboration and innovation by engaging proactively with their members and local community. Here to present the award for sports personality on behalf of Mantle is Chris Hercombe, their Head of Operations. Now there are some nominees in this category, so Chris, if you can just wait for your cue, that'd be great. The nominees are Angela Oldham. Angela has been Honorary Secretary of Bishop Stortford Canoe Club for 20 years. Angela is the Canoe Club. Without her work behind the scenes, the club could not function. She organises races, makes sure the club is compliant with Paddle UK rules and ensures that all health and safety is adhered to. Tim Moylett. Tim's been involved in football coaching in the Stortford area for over 40 years. He was instrumental in setting up Bishop Stortford Community Football Club, which has 80 teams catering for over 1,000 playing members aged 6 to 63, and he is now the club's head coach. Gracie Smith, the Hearts and Essex High School student, signed professionally for London Pulse Netball Club on her 16th birthday, making her the youngest professional in the country and in history. She's represented England under-17 for the past 2 years, winning gold at the European Under-17 Championship in Gibraltar. Nicole Nunn and Anna Sedgbeer. Nicole and Anna are instrumental in the running of Bishop Stortford Judo Club, Nicole as head coach and Anna as the current chair. They are part of the beating heart of the club. And finally, Dave McPhee, lead coach of the thriving Colts squad here at Bishop Stortford Rugby Club. Dave is almost doing a full-time job as a volunteer. Dave has championed retention and development within the club of late teenagers so that Stortford has enough 16, 17 and 18-year-old boys to be able to field 2 teams. Chris, can I now ask you to reveal the winner?
And the winner of Sports Personality is Angela Altham.
Ladies and gentlemen, before Angela comes to the stage, here's a short video from the club on the banks of the Store, which features a sausage dog called James Bond.
Yeah, hi, I'm Kevin Short. I'm chairman of Bishop Stortford Canoe Club. The Canoe Club exists to support recreational paddling and competition paddling, particularly flat water canoe racing. So Angela is the club secretary and she's fundamental to how the club operates. She's like the glue that holds everything together. She facilitates the recruitment and the administration and the day-to-day running of the club, basically. Without Angela, the club wouldn't be the success it is today. She's been involved in the club for over 20 years and has grown with it and helped develop it and helped it become the successful place it is today. Tremendously well done in winning this award. You are such a critical part of the club and we're all absolutely overjoyed that you've won this award. Well done.
Congratulations, Angela. The award's very well deserved. The club wouldn't run without you. The races wouldn't run without you. And I've really enjoyed sitting with you doing the results over the years. And without you here to keep everyone safe, I'm sure we'd have had a lot more accidents than we do. So many congratulations.
Thank you, Angela, for keeping the club safe and keeping everyone registered.
My name's Jacqueline and I'm one of the coaches at the club in Bishop Stortford. Angela, without you, the club wouldn't be what it is. You put so much work into it. You keep us all organised We moan about it sometimes, but you're amazing and we appreciate you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bishop Stortford Canoe Club would be all at sea without her. Please show your appreciation for our sports personality winner, Angela Oldham. If you could just keep the applause going until she's on the stage. Angela Oldham. Flora, you can tell me later how many accidents you do have. Category number 5, we've done four more, and then we'll have a half-time interval of about 15-20 minutes. Category number 5 is for Volunteer of the Year. It's a new one for the Indies, sponsored by the Stort Group. Based here in Bishop Stortford, the Stort Group is one of the leading specialty chemical distributors in the UK. The company is divided into 2 sectors: fragrance and flavours, and industrial chemicals. The Stort Group is 100% family owned. Executive Chairman Kendrick Gilks founded the business 42 years ago. Now his son Richard and daughters Emma Marchant and Melanie Sanderson direct the company into the fast developing future. Here to announce the winner and to present the award on their behalf is their Managing Director, Richard Gilks.
Straight away.
No nominees for this one. One job.
Thank you, Paul. And the winner of Volunteer of the Year this year is Sean Pritchard.
Now, here's a video featuring Age Concern Bishop Stortford at the new Acton Centre, and it will tell you all about Sean.
Hello, I'm Jackie Blackburn. I'm the Centre Manager at Age Concern Bishop Stortford, the New Acton Centre. The New Acton Centre is a social club for our more mature members of the community. It's a great place to come to meet new people and to reduce loneliness. Well, when I first came to the centre, there used to be a lady that just used to walk through, and then a little while later she'd disappear again. And I got to know this person as Sean. And she would just come in and she would bring cakes in, she'd go and have a little chat with the members, maybe make a cup of tea for them, and then back into the kitchen and then disappear again. And I found out that she was coming in and she was washing up and supporting the cook Weena in the kitchen. And then I found out that she also does the cooking for us on a Tuesday, which is such an amazing feat. She doesn't ask for any money for it. She just comes in, and even when sometimes I've been stuck for a cook on a different day, she'll come in and I'll say, well, let me pay you. And she goes, no, I don't want to be paid. And that does make such a huge difference to our charity. And I just think she's just amazing. She's so unassuming. She just comes in, disappears out, and everyone speaks so very highly of her. I think we're so lucky. We have lots of volunteers here, and it's always so difficult to single anybody out because they're all so amazing. But Sean, as I say, she's just so unassuming, just comes in, does her stuff, and then disappears out again. And she'll just say hello when she comes in and goodbye when she goes. And unless you go and find her, you don't even know she's been.
I have diabetes, I have diverticulitis, and I have to have a special diet, and she seems to be able to provide everything for me. Before I came here, I actually had lost my sense of taste. Everything was bland, horrible, you know. But she's brought it all back with her cooking. Well, she's just incredible, that's all I can say. She is really, really lovely. And she's always happy, smiling, never in a hurry. You know, it's just a pleasure, you know, to know her.
Sian, I know you'll probably be really embarrassed by all of this fuss, but you so deserve it. We are so lucky to have you at the Appleton Centre and just appreciate everything that you do. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause. Keep it going for our volunteer of the year, Sian Pritchard.
The true essence of life, without love there will be no meaning in anything.
Category number 6 is the John Turner Memorial Award. This was named in honour of the former Bishop Stortford Football Club secretary, who was known as Mr. Bishop Stortford Football Club. He died just weeks before our inaugural Indies event in 2018, and this category honours people of a similar calibre. Now, it's sponsored by Tees. Tees provides personal and business legal services and independent wealth management advice under one roof. Employing more than 400 people in its 6 offices in the east of England, including its head office here in Stortford, as well as Cambridge and Chelmsford, Tees is ranked as one of the UK's top 200 law firms. Everyone at Tees is committed to working collaboratively with other professional contacts to ensure that all clients have the best experience and receive the right level of expertise for their requirements. Please welcome to the stage to present the award their Group Managing Director, Ashton Hunt.
The winner of the John Turner Memorial Award is Jan Rose.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 1991, Jan and her daughter Fiona started the animal rescue charity in the heart of Bishop Stortford, unintentionally, as this video explains.
My role here at the Animal Rescue Charity is co-founder / trustee. Yes, well, it's a very interesting story because we didn't set out to start a charity. My daughter, who is also co-founder, and I moved to Windhill, Bishop Stortford, number 2, and we both had independent jobs. We happened to be just a few doors up from the police station in Windhill, and we the weekends in particular, all we could hear was the stray dogs which were taken into the police station. They were howling, they were cold, they were very unhappy. And we stood for this for 2 or 3 weeks. And finally I went down to the police station and said, look, you know, this isn't on. We can't keep hearing this, because why don't you give them to us until the dogs can be collected? Because we're just up the road. Anyway, the police thought that was a wonderful idea. And we started taking these dogs into a warm environment where they were happy. But it wasn't too long after that we started getting people knocking on the door with stray cats, stray rabbits, and stray anything else, because the police down at the police station were saying, well, go and knock on number 2.
I'm Donna Johnson, and I'm one of the newer trustees, although I have been associated for many, many years through my daughter working here prior to me becoming a trustee. So currently, predominantly it's cats, dogs, and we do have a few rabbits. Having said that, we do have facilities to take most animals, even if it's for a short-term emergency, whilst we can help find alternative rescue centres for them. I think probably the biggest thing is, because we're newly here and we've now settled, what we need to do is kind of look at increasing what we can provide, increasing the facilities. We've recently put a new big dog run in with a shelter, which means the dogs can come out of the kennels. Apart from going for walks, they can now have real enrichment by spending time throwing the ball. We are absolutely thrilled that we have been recognised. As trustees, we do know the good work that all of our staff do. So to have the wider community also acknowledge and reference us, I think is just amazing. And we feel very honoured and very proud, I think is probably the best thing to say. Going forward, these awards are endorsements and will help us with our further marketing, the growth of the whole charity really. So very pleased to be nominated, and thank you to everybody that's nominated us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jan's too poorly to attend tonight, so can I ask her colleagues on the ARC table to come and receive the award on her behalf? Well done, Ark, and thank you, Ashton. Penultimate one before we break. Number 7 is Outstanding Achievement, which is sponsored by Daniel Robinson and Sons, independent funeral directors. One of, if not the, oldest family businesses in Bishop Stortford, having been founded in 1892. Today, Daniel Robinson and Sons have 10 funeral homes in East Herts and West Essex, serving families through bereavement whilst observing traditional values, professionalism, care and excellence in service. They say community really is where our heart is. Supporting the Indies is important to us, as its aims and values are so important. Recognising the dedication of very special people who give selflessly for the benefit of others should always be shared and celebrated. Thank you for having us on board, they say. Now, Nigel Appleby is the Director of Finance at Daniel Robinson, based at the head office in Bishop Stortford. So can I invite Nigel to come to the stage, please, to present the award. There's no shortlist for this one, so Nigel is going to announce the winner.
And the winner of the Outstanding Achievement for 2024, Rachel Hunt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel, I could tell you a bit about Rachel. Rachel's 49, she lives in Stortford with her husband James Hunt, who's driven here tonight in a Ford Focus, and their 17-year-old son Max. Rachel works as an NHS practice business manager in Hertford. Traditionally, this category has recognised someone who has given outstanding service over many years. But tonight it honours Rachel for going to extraordinary lengths in the course of 1 year. For in 2024, to raise £3,333 in aid of Penathlon, a charity that gives children and young people with special educational needs and disabilities the chance to take part in competitive sports, Rachel swam 1 million metres. Here's her video. Not the whole 1 million metres.
I'm Rachel Hunt. I live in Bishop Stortford. I was born in Bishop Stortford, went away for university and a few years working, and then came back and got married, as so many of us do, and have hung around Bishop Stortford ever since. Why did I embark on a 1 million metre challenge? That's a tough question. There's lots of answers, but essentially I'm a happy, reasonably strong open water swimmer. I had done a couple of challenges last year, 24, and wanted to do something different. So I came up with a plan of 1 million metres, having spoken to somebody at a swimming camp who suggested I try something across the whole year rather than a single event. And 1 million metres was where I landed. I initially signed up for a mile, which was at Manchester in Salford Quays, and the reason I remember that one is because my husband is a keen runner, and he was going off to all kinds of exciting places to run with other family members, and it looked like it was quite a jolly, to be honest. They looked like they were having a really nice time. So he was due to do a half marathon in Manchester, and the following day there was a 1 mile open water swim in Salford Quays. So slightly tipsy over the Christmas beforehand, I signed up for that 1 mile challenge. The following year I did a 3 mile swim. I really enjoyed it, and I found I was losing weight, I was feeling better, I was really enjoying the experience. I signed up for a 5k, and that quickly turned into quite a number of 10k swims. I've done the Thames Marathon a few times, the Jubilee swim, the Bantam Swoosh is a wonderful open water swim. And then I went to Windermere and did an 11 mile solo crossing of Windermere, which I thoroughly enjoyed. It's incredibly humbling and very surprising to have been nominated for something, particularly as my suspicion is there's loads of people out there who achieve amazing things all day, every day. I suspect we all have an amazing achievement inside us. It's just about others knowing about it and having the time to listen to each other. But it's my suspicion everyone has an amazing achievement inside of them. So it's nice this is highlighted, and if it can inspire others to enjoy movement, then that would be fantastic.
Just before I invite Rachel to the stage, just to give you some idea of what 1 million metres in a year represents. That's 1,000 kilometres, so 621 miles. That's an average of 1.7 miles a day, and she didn't swim every day. It's the equivalent of more than 30 channel crossings or 40,000 lengths of Grange Paddocks Pool. That's 110 lengths every day for 365 days. Rachel clocked up the 1,000,000 metres by combining club training swims and open water events, including ultra swims in Montenegro and Greece, swims at Redricks Lake at Sorberdworth, and the occasional dip in Clacton. She finished the last leg at Grange Paddocks on New Year's Eve with a 10k marathon as friends from Bishop Stortford Swimming Club sprinted a 33.3k relay in the lane next to her. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for this year's Outstanding Achievement winner, Rachel Hunt. Rachel, you do have, thanks to Daniel Robinson and Sons, who do this every year for the winner of their category, they're going to take you and James, you don't have to drive, leave the Focus at home. They're taking you by limo to have afternoon tea at the Savoy. Take your costume. A final category before we break. Number 8 is Charity Champion. This category is sponsored by Mullocks, the estate agent based in Bishop Stortford. For over 30 years, they've provided a comprehensive property service in East Herts, West Essex, and the Cambs, Suffolk border area, stretching from inside the M25 up the M11 corridor to Cambridge. The name Mullocks is synonymous with superior service. And to present the award for Charity Champion is their MD, Daniel Galati. Daniel comes to the stage, it says here. We're going to read some nominees. So the nominees for Charity Champion this year are Heidi Barden for her work for the Royal British Legion's Bishop Stortford branch, in particular its Poppy Appeal. Sam Barrett, who in the aftermath of a stroke at the age of 44 set up a support group for fellow stroke survivors, which meets once a month at Starbucks in Jackson Square. Joanne Mayton, a manager at Golf World Stansted, who's here tonight as a sponsor for her efforts in organising numerous music nights, quizzes and other fundraising events at the leisure attraction at Elsham for a variety of charities and worthy causes. Natasha Stride. Natasha, aka Hedgehog, is the High Wycombe Sorberdworth Girl Guiding District Commissioner who dedicates her life to enriching girls' lives and providing a fun, safe and empowering environment for them to develop confidence and be the best they can be. And finally, Hester Tingey, the enthusiastic and passionate coach and trustee with the Brook Cottage Farm branch of the Riding for the Disabled Association at Furnax Pelham, who's been in the saddle leading Brook Cottage Farm's appeal to raise thousands of pounds to build a sensory track. Can I now ask Daniel to reveal the winner, please?
The Charity Champion winner, deservedly, is Sam Barrett.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to give you a little bit of story of Sam. Oh, Sam, I'm ever so sorry. Could I just ask you just to sit down just for 2 minutes? Take the weight off your feet, Sam. A little over a decade ago, Sam, who's 54 now, woke up in the middle of a Saturday night one weekend feeling dizzy. Feeling no better by Monday, and with her face drooping and her eyesight affected, she went to the doctors. She was told she had a virus. But the GP called back later to say they believed Sam had had a stroke. There was no hospital treatment, no rehab, no support. After an unsatisfactory trip to a group that was meeting at Costa in Tesco across the road here at the time, Sam, by now a stroke ambassador with the Stroke Association and a government-funded stroke coordinator for Hertfordshire and Essex, decided to set up the Bishop Stortford Be Yourself Stroke Support Group. The first meeting was in Starbucks, because Sam loves her Starbucks, don't you, Sam? And the group continues to this day, meeting on the second Monday every month, welcoming 15 to 20 survivors and their partners or carers from as far afield as Basildon and Potters Bar. There's also a WhatsApp group of about 35. We received multiple nominations for Sam, including this one from Carolyn Hoffman, who said, "After my stroke, I felt like I was the only person in the world who had had one, so alone and desolate." Sam came to the rescue with huge support in many different ways. Life became worth living again. She is a rock for so many of us stroke victims. Words cannot express my thanks for all she does. Sam Barrett, could I please invite you to the stage now to receive your award? Sam, just before you return to the stage, we've got a little video surprise for you. If you'd like to have a look on the screen, I don't know if you can see it from a better angle.
Evening, Sam. I'm glad you're here today, and I'm really glad you got this award. As you know, we've been doing this for over 10 years now, really just as a peer support for other stroke survivors in the area. The nominations have come in, and it's a fantastic thing that you've touched the lives of so many people over the 10-year period. All the people that we've supported emotionally and for information and stuff like that. So I'm really, really pleased that you got this award. Obviously, as a 10-year thing, it's been an interesting experience from my point of view, as is a lot of us who have had strokes, and we deal with this every day. But as an award point of view, it's fantastic that it's come to you. So I'm really pleased for that.
Hi Sam, congratulations on the win. It's really well deserved. Not only for what you do for all the stroke survivors in your group and in your local area, but what you do for the carers and partners and families like myself. Often forgotten about when people have had a stroke, they get all the support and they can feel a bit lost. But coming here, talking to other people and talking to you and getting that support has really helped our journey over the last 10 years. So thank you, well done and well deserved.
So Sam, I don't know if you remember when I first arrived at the stroke group, I'd spoken to you on email. I walked into the Starbucks in Bishop Stortford, you stood up, you came straight over to me, you said Mandy, you opened your arms and I promptly burst into tears. You just don't know how much that meant to me, the relief of having somewhere to go. And I still cry now.
Oh, Sam, congratulations. I couldn't think of a better person to get the award. You deserve it so much. Everything you do for us, all the work behind the scenes is absolutely incredible. What would we all do without you? I don't know. Such a wonderful Be Yourself stroke group, the laughs, the fun, the camaraderie, all brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
from the bottom of my heart.
Sam, really congratulations to you. It's like really perfect and well done.
Hi Sam, congratulations, what amazing achievement. You've got John to blame for this one, it was all down to him, he rallied us around, but it's well deserved, isn't it? You do so much for so many people and you don't take any of the credit because you don't think you deserve it, but you do. Congratulations.
Having to retake the photo. No blinking, so. Congratulations, well done. And thank you very much indeed, Daniel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break there. We'll reconvene for in about 20 minutes' time. Let's all go and get drinks and go to the toilet. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll restart in 30 seconds. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to retake your seats, we're going to resume the award ceremony. Category number 9. Category number 9. Before we resume, actually, an apology to the people watching on Facebook at home. We understand there was an issue with the sound in the first 3 or 4 minutes, for which we apologise. Hopefully you didn't miss any of the category awards. Apologies. We'll restart with, we're going to bring a category forward. Number 9 is now Young Carer. Now, our Young Carer category was incorporated in the 2019 Indies at the behest of the Rotary Club of Bishop Stortford, part of Rotary International, a global organisation focusing on humanitarian service and community improvement. They support local and international communities and charities both financially and hands-on. And Stortford Rotary has a strong youth programme offering competitions such as Young Musician, Youth Speaks, Young Chef and Youth Technology. Here to present the award is a former Indies Community Award winner, Peter Scarlett. Peter's going to announce the winner straight away.
Yeah, the winner of this Young Carer is Winnie Diaz.
Now here's a video featuring 7-year-old Winnie Diaz and her family.
I'm Katie, this is Florrie, this is Winnie, and this is Adam. Florrie's got a condition called Rett syndrome, a neurological condition that basically means she's trapped in a body that doesn't work for her. So there's actually nothing wrong with her brain, but it's the doing where the fault is. So she relies on someone else for every aspect of her life, basically. Non-verbal, she's tube fed, she's got dystonia, digestion issues, and then it's quite medically complex, but the key thing is she understands everything, which is actually the heartbreaking thing as well, because she's obviously trapped in a body that doesn't work for her. And she was diagnosed at 21 months. So she was developing as a normal newborn, and then at 16 months things started to change, and she then started to lose the skills that she'd gained, and then diagnosed at 21 months. So Winnie is Florrie's bestie. Do you agree? It's hard because Florrie can't do anything for herself, so Florrie has never played. Obviously she can't speak, so it's a bit of a guessing game. Once you know her, you know the different moans and cries and all the rest of it. And I'd say Winnie knows. Winnie understands all of Florrie's cues without obviously Florrie actually talking. So Winnie never leaves Florrie out. If we go out, if Florrie's not with us, Winnie always says, Florrie would want to do this, or we take something home for Florrie, or, and then day to day, she just is her company, isn't she? She sits in her room, she She plays. Florrie quite likes Teletubbies, so she's got all the teddies. So Winnie often sits and plays with that. You just get her, don't you? And when she gets worked up and cries, what do? You come next to her, don't you? And you touch her shoulders, and she calms down, doesn't she? I don't know what it is. You've got the magic touch, haven't you? But she didn't know that I'd nominated her. So, did you?
She does the caring like she's a carer. She's just doing it.
Yeah, it's
As
just,
a
yeah.
carer, and she's just helping her mum and dad out.
Yeah, but I think that should be recognised. So that's why I nominated Winnie. It's weird. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because it's the norm to her. So she doesn't really feel like it's anything special because it is the norm. Same as us. People say to us, I don't know how you do it. Well, it's our life. This isn't, we do it because she's our daughter and that's what you do. So it is a funny one with situations like this. I know why Winnie's like a bit like, because to her, Florrie's just her sister and she's just being a sister.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big cheer and lots of applause for our young carer winner, Winnie Diaz. And Dad Adam. Well done. Our next category is Business Personality. This is sponsored by Knockholds. Knockholds is an award-winning legal services and independent financial advice firm with offices in Bishop Stortford, London and Spain. For almost 200 years, they've been providing clients with quality advice in their personal and business lives. Knockholds teams are consistently recognised in the prestigious Legal 500 and Chambers UK directories, placing them among the elite of law firms in the UK. Please welcome to the stage their managing partner, Darren Hayward.
Okay, I'm delighted to announce the Business Personality of the Year is deservedly We Create Better.
We Create Better is a creative design agency based at an old farmhouse in Takeley that was formed in 2019 by Andy Owen and Fuat Fuat. Between them, they have more than 40 years' experience in website design, SEO, branding, print, video, and social media. Here's a video that illustrates how they support local charities who in turn are able to help even more people.
Hello everybody, my name is Siobhan Nandram and I'm the chair of Red Kite Rape and Sexual Abuse Support Service, and essentially we do what it says on the tin. We provide services to people who've suffered sexual violence. I met Andy and Fuat in 2001. We were introduced by Rachel Williamson, who was then associated with Citizens Advice, and I had explained to her that we were looking to do a rebranding, and she said she knew the very people, and she took me along and introduced me to Fuat and Andy. And as soon as we met, I knew I had met part of my tribe. It was easy from the first minute we met. We all seemed to be on the same page, and I explained what I was looking for, and they said, no problem, we can do that. At the end of the meeting, I came away completely overwhelmed and shocked when they said, and we are going to do your website at no cost. So, congratulations, Andy and Fuat. This award couldn't go to a nicer pair, and having won an award last year, I can tell you it's life-changing, and being appreciated like this is absolutely what should happen in your case, and I'm so pleased for you.
I'm Esther McWatters. I'm Fundraising and Communications Manager at Citizens Advice East Hearts. We're a small local charity that provides free, confidential and life-changing advice to anyone who lives or works in East Hearts. Andy and Fu helped us recreate our website. We really wanted to put advice at the front of our website, and it meant that we had to totally redesign it. And they just were amazing. They held our hand the whole way through. They had lots of ideas. They worked with our ideas and made them better. They were so professional. They were always there at the other end of the phone. Nothing was ever too much for them. And they did it at an incredibly generous cost. And as a local charity, we couldn't afford to do it without their help. And we wouldn't have had the website without their help, and we are so grateful to them for everything that they did for us, because they really did always go the extra mile to, create our brilliant new website, which we're so happy with. Well, we just want to say a massive congratulations to Andy and Fu. This prize is so well deserved. They are amazing. They're so generous with their time, and they really deserve, to be thanked. They've helped so many people locally by helping us. They've enabled us to put money into other areas where we can help. Our advice is now out there on the website so that people can, literally just have a look, find what they need, and it's all down to them, and they give so much, and they really deserve, something back. So thank you ever so much, Andy and Fu. We are so grateful.
Hello there, I'm Natalie Prosser, I'm the fundraising manager at Grove Cottage. We provide social and educational opportunities for people of all ages in and around Bishop Stortford who have learning disabilities and special additional needs. We were introduced to Fu at one of our fundraising events last year in Jackson Square, so we've got quite a relatively new relationship with them. But since then they've been absolutely brilliant. They have printed t-shirts for us free of charge. They came to the rescue at the very last minute and printed and scanned one of our members' artwork that we then sold at fundraising events. And they are currently hosting our Buy a Brick Appeal website. We need to raise £500,000 every year just to run our services, and bearing in mind we've also got our redevelopment project happening at the minute as well. So every penny that we can raise or save is so important to us. So everything that We Create Better are doing for us is absolutely brilliant. We just want to say a massive congratulations to Fu and Andy at Recreate Better. They do so much for the local charities, including Grove Cottage, and they do it with such kindness, and it is fully deserved. Thank you so much.
Please continue to show your appreciation for our business personality winners, Andy and Fu of We Create Better. Well done, guys. Thank you, Darren. In all the years we've been doing the Indies, I've been hoping that we would have someone whose first name was the same as their second name. And I've been spoilt for choice this year with Jill Gill and Fuat Fuat, so thank you very much. That's the only reason we made you a winner, Jill. Our next category is Person of Courage. This category is sponsored by Jackson Square, the shopping centre at the heart of Bishop Stortford, where you'll find big name brands and lovable independents. Soon they'll be welcoming TK Maxx. Soon, yeah? And creating a refreshed public space. I'm just asking on behalf of the population. Jackson Square are thrilled to be a sponsor of the Indies because it's their way of celebrating the fantastic people and businesses that make our town so special. At Jackson Square, they're all about bringing people together, whether it's for shopping, meeting up, or celebrating local talent. Here to present the award for Person of Courage is the Jackson Square manager, Michael Smith. Thank you very much.
Very, very humbled to announce the Person of Courage this year is Stan Pennington.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Stan Pennington is a humble, self-effacing man who, in the last 14 years, has been through bowel cancer and is currently living with prostate cancer, while at the same time caring full-time for his wife Joyce. Joyce has corticobasal degeneration, a rare brain disease that causes nerve cells to die. This leads to a gradual loss of movement, language, and thinking skills. Here's a video of them at home in Thorley Park.
Hi, I'm Stan Pennington. I'm 77 years old and I've been married to Joyce for 54 years. We had 2 children and numerous grandchildren.
Hi, I'm Joyce Pennington. I'm 76 and I love my husband. I have a condition called corticobasal degeneration, or CBD, CBS. It's a brain disorder. It stops the signals from the brain getting to parts of your body, and gradually it's taking most of mine. It's very hard work for Stan because he has to care for me, he has to run the house, although he does it my way. And everything we do is together because of that fact. There's a lot of pain involved with the condition, which you either live with or take something for it, and I want to live with it and not take stuff. I'd rather enjoy every day that I've got left. Oh, he helps me in every way. He has to help me to get from one chair to another chair. He has to help me in the bathroom. He has to help me. I go into the kitchen with him and he follows my instructions.
March 23, I got diagnosed with prostate cancer, minor prostate cancer.
You say that.
I had a PSA of 9.8, saw a specialist. Fortunately, I had radiotherapy, and then I had to have hormone treatment, which is a pain in the proverbial because you get hot sweats and everything else. But that's all finished now, and hopefully I'm back to normal, PSA back to normal. And I would just like to say to anyone here, get yourself checked because it's a simple test, and you don't want to suffer what I've suffered. I was very proud to be nominated for this award. I probably don't deserve it, but I'm a husband, I'm not a carer, and I just like looking after my wife. We live a normal life, and we just get on with it, and that's it really.
So I nominate
nominated Dad for the award just because I wanted to do something for him. He does so much for everyone else, especially my mum. He never has any time for himself, and he's been suffering with his own health issues as well, so I just decided I wanted to nominate him. He's decided his treatment on his cancer based on everyone else and how they needed looking after rather than how he needed looking after. He does so much for everyone. He is always positive, always puts a positive spin on everything, and he'll help anyone, family or friend or stranger. Dad, congratulations on winning the award. We love you millions and you do so much for us all. We just really wanted you to have something for yourself. We love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Person of Courage winner, Stan Pennington. Congratulations to Stan. Next year, if we have a Joyce Pinnington Employee of the Year category, he's a shoo-in. Next category is Contribution to the Arts, and this award is sponsored by Bishop Stortford College, a co-educational day and boarding school for pupils aged 3 to 18. The college was founded in 1868. Every child's personal journey of discovery begins the moment they join the college. Excellent teaching balanced with personal growth, strong values and qualities of decency and kindness is what the college strives to deliver. The college is the modern face of independent education. Here to present the award for contribution to the arts is its new head teacher, John Maguire, who took up the post at the start of last term, having joined from the British School of Bahrain. There are nominees, yeah. So there are a few nominees. We start with Daniel Abbott, a member of Bishop Stortford Musical Theatre Company since 1997. Dan's gone above and beyond this year in his role as chair. November's production of Sweeney Todd was beset with issues, and Dan tackled all of them head-on, culminating in him taking on the main role at short notice and driving around the country to obtain props. Annabelle Clapham is Honorary Secretary of BSMTC, who not only loves to act and sing, but gets involved in every part of each production, such as stage management, production manager, musical director, building and painting sets, costumes, sounds, and supporting with props. Emma Kremnitz. Emma is a former professional actor and singer, and is now a singing teacher based in Bishop Stortford. She works with adults one-to-one and teaches children and young people at Jenny Myhill School of Dance. Emma is musical director of the one-year-old Bishop Stortford Musical Theatre Choir, inspiring members to explore their creativity and improve their confidence. Stuart Dodgson, Stortford born and bred. Stuart, a boyhood pianist and trumpet player, studied music at Cambridge. He does most of his work in East Herts, teaching instrumental lessons and directing bands and orchestras in Hertfordshire. For 9 years, he has been conductor of the Bishop Stortford Band, which performs at town events including remembrance and royal occasions. Helen Miller, as retiring chair of Bishop Stortford Choral Society, has driven the choir to increasingly high standards of music accomplishment. She's also worked tirelessly to promote the brilliant heritage crafts community at Grandy's Place at Green Tie. And finally, Janet Shepherd and Amanda Westbury. Janet, who is South Mill Arts Centre's outreach coordinator, and Amanda, a professional artist, facilitate an art group at South Mill Arts that offers a 9-week programme each school term where young participants engage in a 2-hour creative session after school with food provided. The young people who attend have been referred by their GP to the Children and Young People Social Prescribing Service for community-based support. And John, could you announce the winner, please?
And what a good field. I'm pleased to announce the winner is Stuart Dodson.
Thank you very much. Stuart, just before you return to your seat, there's a little video with a few people who'd just like to say something.
Well done and congratulations on this award. It is thoroughly, as you've heard, thoroughly well deserved. I've been a member of the band now for some 35 years. You've been my conductor for as long as I can remember. You've been the best conductor that we've had. The band has grown. It's an enormous power for good being part of the band, and it really helps for the band members actually practicing, coming along, playing with you at the rehearsals and then playing with you at the concerts. It concentrates the mind. It really helps lift us when we produce the best of ourselves. This award is so well deserved. Many thanks for all you've done for all of us in the band. Thank you.
Hello, my name's JJ. I have been attending the Bishop Stortford Brass Band for about 6 years. I'm a student at the Bishop Stortford High School as well. It's very good that Stuart's won this award. He does a lot for the band. He's been leading it for as long as I've been here and for many years more. And he's doing a very good job, and it's good that he's getting the recognition he deserves.
I've been a part of the band for nearly 2 years now, and the thing that struck me the most about the band was how welcoming and just wonderful everyone was, and I think Stuart was a massive part of that. He was one of the only people I knew already because he teaches at my school. And I think just being in an environment where there's someone that you can look up to and learn from, and who can teach you and who can just guide you. As I was learning an instrument from complete scratch, I came into the band having played the trumpet for about a week, and Stuart was so helpful in just sort of guiding me and literally at the most basic level how to play the instrument. But also I think another part of the band which not many people really think about is, for me, my growth in confidence in being in a room of people that I don't know or maybe only know one person. And that growth in confidence that I've had over these past 2 years, I credit so much of that to the band, and I think Stuart is a massive part of that because he was someone that I knew and who I could trust within the band. So I think it's really great that he's won this award, and I think he very much deserves it.
I'm Jacob. I've been coming to the brass band for about 6 months now. I'm quite new. I'm one of the youngest players at 13. I joined the band with the Hearts Music Service, doing the lessons with Stuart. He was an amazing teacher, and I completely think he should get this award. He is an amazing person. He does so much for the band, and if we didn't have him, obviously we wouldn't be playing at all. And he does so much and gives up all his time, and I think he really deserves this award. Well done.
Well done, Stuart, and thanks very much indeed, John. Well done. You're welcome. 3 to go. Next one is the Green Award. The Green Award is sponsored by Golf World Stansted, the family-friendly golf and leisure venue at Elsnham. just a drive and a 3-iron from Stansted Airport. Features a 9-hole Parkland course, a 3-hole beginner course, a foot golf course, a double-storey floodlit driving range featuring top tracer technology, and a 1066 themed adventure golf course designed with eco-friendly materials. Not to mention a gym, cafe and bar, and spaces for events and weddings, making it a complete destination for recreation and relaxation. And here to present the award on their behalf are duty managers Joe Mayton and Daniel Clacy. Just got 2 nominees to read out. Okay, so there are 2 nominees. The first is Andy G. Andy has been a committed contributor to Waterside Stortford, a partnership of individuals, councils and agencies that over the years has worked to enhance the attraction, enjoyment and environment of the River Stort. This includes a leisure trail with 21 information boards along its length. An experienced canoeist, Andy has put in hours of paddling and pulling to champion the eradication of non-native invasive species of flora such as floating pennywort and Himalayan balsam. This has done much to improve use of the navigation by narrowboats and to open the bankside so that native species can thrive. Our other nominee is Corinne Lewis. Corinne's the driving force behind the community litter picking group Tidy Up Stortford and also the Sawbridgeworth Repair Cafe. Joe and Dan, can I ask you to reveal the winner?
The winner is Corinne Lewis.
Now we're going to play a little video first.
I am Corinne Lewis, aka Corinne McCrum. When I worked, I was Corinne McCrum, so lots of people know me as that as well. And I have 2 babies. My first baby in Sawbridgeworth was Tidy Up Sawbridgeworth, which in Tidy Up Sawbridgeworth, or TUS, which in short runs couple 2 or 3 community litter picking events a year. But I think even more importantly, we have so many litter heroes in Sawbridgeworth who do it by themselves, some every day, every week. So I try and keep them supplied with equipment and that kind of stuff as well. The Sawbo Fix-It Cafe was meant to start in April 2020. We all know what happened then. So it gave me more time to think about it and research it. And we actually started in July 2022. And it is amazing. There is nothing not to love about a repair cafe. It's an international movement, and the idea is to save things from going to landfill. So often there's something simple that needs repairing, and to treasure those things, because all of those things, particularly electricals, have so many precious metals, things like that. What are we doing wasting our Earth's resources by throwing things away when they can be repaired? It is really amazing to have been nominated for the Green Ward. I definitely don't deserve it because there's loads of things I don't do. Sustainable Sawbridgeworth as an organisation, it is brilliant to be part of that because we're each doing different things. And I suppose what it does make me feel is, yeah, being nominated for doing the bit I can do hopefully encourages other people to do the bits that they can do. Our grandchildren have a future. This future world, we've got to look after it, and that's our responsibility to do whatever we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the words of nominator Dawn Turner, people visit the Repair Cafe not just to get help with their possessions, but to meet others over tea and cake. It's become a fantastic community hub. Similarly, her work with Tidy Up Sawbo brings together people of all ages to tackle litter hotspots and create a sense of pride in the appearance of their town. Dawn said, "We are so grateful to Corinne for her drive and determination to make Sawbridgeworth more than just a small town, but a kind and connected community that values its people and the surrounding natural environment. Ladies and gentlemen, Green Award winner Corinne Lewis. Well done, Corinne, and thank you to Golf World Stansted for sponsoring the Green Award category. Our penultimate award this evening is that of Unsung Hero. This category is sponsored by Recruitability, the boutique recruitment agency founded in 2008 by sisters Wendy and Lucy, and now located on the outskirts of Bishop Stortford. It provides outstanding candidates to small and medium-sized businesses looking to grow. With almost 17 years of experience, Recruitability has built a reputation for understanding the unique needs of its clients. Whether they are seeking support with admin, customer service, technical roles, or specialised positions, Recruitability delivers the people who will contribute to their success. Here to present the award is Director Wendy Barrable. We've got 5 nominees in this category. The first is Candy Burnett, who's manager of the St Clair Hospice shop in Stortford. Candy works tirelessly behind the scenes, not only sorting, cleaning and pricing donations, but managing a team of 15 volunteers who all make the shop the success it is. Candy has a fantastic attitude and is a credit to St Clair and Stortford. Herts and Essex-based Dogateers was founded 6 years ago by Debbie Evans, Viv Perry and Liz Evans. With a team of 9, we think, volunteers. 10? It's gone up 1 since we got here. They give up all hours of the day and night to help track down people's lost pets. Pam Smith Bronson. Pam is selfless in her contribution to the local community in distributing items that people, particularly young single mums, need. She sources items and food for Holy Trinity Night Shelter, often paying out of her own pocket. She's a real asset to the town. Christine Stiles. After a lifetime working as a nurse, including 2 years as a volunteer in a rural community in Brazil, 83-year-old Christine spends her retirement helping others, running an annual Macmillan Cancer Coffee Morning that's raised over £11,000, volunteering with the Red Cross and helping with the Stansted Helpline, which gives people lifts to and from appointments. And finally, Jan Williamson. For the past 16 years, Jan's given many hours of voluntary time, week in, week out, supporting the running and operations of Little Haddam Village Hall, which provides vital services for those living in the village and the surrounding rural area. In the 5 years that she's been chairing the Hall's management committee, it's developed into a true community hub, providing a wide range of supportive services and social prescribing activities. And Wendy, can you reveal the winner, please?
I'm very pleased to announce the winner of the Unsung Hero goes to the Dogateers.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's a short video about the Dogateers, which was beset with technical issues and hampered by the weather. James Garrett at H&E Media has done the best he can to put this together.
Hi, we're the Dogateers. We set up in 2020-ish for a lost dog. At that point, we all came together, started a little group. We have all volunteers. Everything we do is done free. basically what happens normally is someone will tag us in a lost dog, we will make contact, advise people what to do. Once we've advised them, normally everybody steps into action, we get a little WhatsApp group going between us and then work out who can go, set traps, put the cameras out. Normally, once the cameras are out, we wait for the dog to come on it. Once the dog's on it, we then set a trap and then basically do 24-hour trap watching. I couldn't be prouder of the team that we have become. We've all had to lean on each other when things haven't worked out the way we wanted, and sadly many tears are shed. But reuniting a lost dog with its desperate owner, it is like gold. There's nothing better than that feeling of seeing an owner with their pet. So we are really grateful that everybody appreciates us.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little over a year ago, the Dogateers were out on Christmas Day looking for a Patterdale Terrier called Kevin, who was missing in Stansted. He was caught on Boxing Day after 4 days wandering the village. His owner said the women at Dogateers were there from the start, offering advice, reassurance and support in a calm manner that kept us from spiralling. They acted quickly to set up cameras and traps, created and printed posters and monitored the traps and cameras all hours, day and night, all over the Christmas period when they were also juggling Christmas with their families. I'm astonished by their kindness and determination. It was the trap that eventually caught Kevin, and I honestly don't think we would have caught him without the Dogateers. And what's more astonishing is that these lovely women, and now men, do all of this out of the kindness of their hearts and their love for dogs. Ladies and gentlemen, the unsung heroes are the Dogateers. Our final category this evening is Carer of the Year, sponsored by Home Instead, East Herts and Uttlesford. Since 2008, Home Instead have been providing compassionate professional home care through a friendly team who deliver high-quality, personalised support tailored to each individual's needs. They offer a range of care services, from companionship to help around the home to specialised assistance and live-in care. Their expertise includes dementia and Alzheimer's care, enabling families to feel confident in the support their loved ones receive. Please welcome to the stage to present the award for Carer of the Year, Home Instead's Care Coordinator and Business Support, Sarah Godsmark. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, Sarah, can you reveal the winner, please?
Adrian Clark.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2019, Adrian moved back into his parents' home at the age of 49 to be able to oversee the nighttime care of his father, John, and mother, Brenda. John had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's in 2013, and Brenda was about to be diagnosed with dementia. During COVID, John was admitted to hospital with a suspected stroke and spent a week alone due to restrictions. the family were told he didn't have long to live. Thankfully, Brenda and Adrian were told they could stay with him, but hospital staff were so concerned about Brenda's health that they said her best chance of survival would be to return home. She had to say her final goodbyes to her husband and leave. John died on this night 4 years ago, aged 86. Adrian sat by his father's bedside continuously for 3 days and nights. He took numerous phone calls from his 4 older brothers and sisters at all times, day and night, so they were able to tell their father whatever they needed to in those final hours. Now, while the 5 siblings pulled together to care for Mum Brenda with the help of paid carers from Home Instead, it is Adrian who is there at night. He's the main point of contact for all GP and hospital appointments and deals with the pharmacy for Mum's medicine. He sacrifices so much, giving up his time and freedom to care, his only self-indulgence being a coffee after doing the Harlow Park run every Saturday morning. He makes sure his mum can still do the things she loves, such as visiting the West End in London, battling through the underground and on buses with a wheelchair in tow. Here's a video featuring 2 of Adrian's sisters.
Hello, I'm Melanie. I'm Adrian's eldest sister and I'm one of Mum's carers. There are 5 of us. I work in a school Monday to Wednesday, and then on a Thursday and Friday I now look after Mum.
I'm Sarah, I'm Adrian's younger sister, and I also worked in a school and gave up a few days so we could dedicate more time looking after Mum. So Adrian moved back into the home, the family home, about 4 years ago. At the time we still had Dad, he was here, he had Alzheimer's. Not long after Mum was formally diagnosed with dementia. So care became a little bit more paramount and we needed a lot more care of a night time as well as during the day, which we had the carers coming in during the day, but night time was an issue. He came in, he moved back to the home, he was doing nighttime care, and he's been an absolute godsend in that respect.
So even though we all care for Mum, without Adrian being here and doing what he does, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, going home to our families. He gives up so much to help, and really there's not enough thanks that we could give him.
Without him being here of a night time, things would be very, very different for Mum. She wouldn't be able to stay in a family home where she's got her surroundings, everything's familiar to her. Things would be very, very different, and we all of us are so grateful to him for being able to do that, and he has sacrificed a lot, and he won't say that he has, and he'll say that he's undeserving, but he really, really is. So Adrian, thank you so much for everything you do. We're so grateful to you. You really do look after Mum, you treat her really, really well, and you did with Dad as well. And you're 1 in a million. Brilliant, thank you. And the nomination couldn't have gone to a better person.
Oh, I am so proud of you, what you have done, and Dad would be too. You're so kind-hearted, like him. He really would be proud, and thank you so much. You really do deserve this.
Congratulations on your award, Adrian. It's very well done. I've had lots of fun with you over the years, making this really without knowing it. Theatres, concerts, all sorts of things, meals out. Oh, it's just unbelievable what you've done with me. I'm going to cry.
Now, As his sister Sarah said in the video, Adrian doesn't see himself as worthy of recognition, but he is alone in that view. Here are a few testimonials from Home Instead carers. Hannah, Brenda's main carer, says, Adrian has prioritised the care and health of his parents for many years now. His love and compassion for them has been beautiful to see. Past carer Ash said, Adrian has always stood out for the incredible care and love he gives to his mum. What really strikes me is how much he cares about her happiness, not just her physical care. He's always finding ways to make her smile and create moments that mean so much. It's clear how much he loves her, and I can't think of anyone more deserving of recognition. And Victoria Wood said, I've had the privilege of witnessing the incredible level of commitment, love and attention he gives to Brenda every day. As a paid carer, I can say with certainty that Adrian's care for his mum goes beyond what most would expect. His sister Sarah told me, Adrian's always said, if at the end of the day I've done everything I could have possibly done to keep them happy, safe and at home, I'll be happy. Ladies and gentlemen, Adrian is happy to receive this award, but coming here tonight would have been outside his comfort zone, and so he declined to attend, which just kind of underlines how worthy a winner he is. So can I ask instead all the siblings to come up and receive the award on behalf of Adrian. Well done to you, Adrian, if you're watching at home, and thanks to Home Instead for sponsoring. Ladies and gentlemen, that completes the awards ceremony. I've just got something to add finally. We hope you found it an uplifting and heartwarming experience, an opportunity to recognise the selfless service, admirable achievements and strength of spirit of our wonderful winners. And I hope our Facebook followers at home have enjoyed watching too. It is only with the support of the community, from the people who take the time to nominate our winners to the sponsors who generously support the event, that the Indies Community Awards can happen. And it's only with the support of the community that the Indie can continue. For a few decades now, local newspapers have seen their paper sales and advertising revenues dwindle as global tech giants like Google and Facebook have transformed the media landscape. And those revenues have fallen even more sharply in the last 5 years amid COVID, cost of living crisis and rising prices. But what has not dropped off is people's appetite for local news and information, which is why the Indies online audience has grown year on year. But with paper sales and ad revenues falling, we could no longer afford to give our online content away for free. So that's why 4 months ago, we brought in a paywall for our website. Everyone likes something for nothing, so there's been inevitable resistance. But more and more people are signing up for an online subscription to the Indie, which means they get a digital version of the paper each Wednesday and access to our very user-friendly premium website 24/7. How much do we ask for? Well, sign up for a year and you'll pay 53p a week. And if you sign up via the QR code on tonight's table menu cards and use the offer code Indie Awards, you'll pay 48p a week. That's less than 7 pence a day to keep the community connected through our paper, our website, and through this lovely event. There'll be coverage of tonight's awards in next week's Indie and on our website, so watch that space. Finally, I'd just like to say a few thank yous. Firstly, to Bishop Stortford Rugby Club for being such warm, hopefully, and accommodating hosts. To Lisa and her team at Chives Catering for the splendid food and seamless service and all those Cumberland sausages. To the man behind the videos, James Garrett of H&E Media, for capturing our winner stories. To my ILIF Media Events colleagues Sharon and Jonathan, but above all to the Indies' own Volunteer of the Year, David James. David, we have got something en route for you. It's not here tonight, but you'll love it when you see it. Finally, just anyway, for those who don't know, David, when we launched, David turned up at our door and said, "What can I do to help?" And we said, we found out that he's an enormously smart, bright, helpful man. And we soon realised how invaluable he was, and he came onto the staff, and everything was hunky-dory. David does have a proper job, but he was with us for 3 half days a week. Last year, as part of a number of redundancies carried out by ILIF Media, David fell victim to that. And when I told him, he said, "Well, I'm still going to come back anyway." And that's what he does. Not as often as when he was paid, but so not that much of a volunteer. But he is indispensable, and he has taken time off work from his paid employment to help over the last few days with this event. So please. Plus, as I'm sure he won't mind me telling you, it is his only suit, and this is the only time he gets to wear it. Finally, thanks to all of you for attending. Well done to everyone who was nominated. Congratulations to everyone who is going home with an award. And thank you to everyone who submitted their nominations, because if you didn't, we couldn't do this. I have just one request of the people who have won tonight. Could you all please return to the stage for a great big group photo? Thank you to everyone else. Have a safe journey home, and good night. Could all the winners please bring your trophies with you as well? Typical, who's up first?